everyone, this is going to be the tarot forecast for Pisces for the month of September 2024. This can apply if you're a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. So be sure to check out the other signs in case this reading does not resonate with you. Also, do keep in mind this is a general reading, so not all the messages may resonate. Take whatever applies, leave out the rest. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box below, and I'll get back to you soon. So I'm going to draw one more card and then start the reading. What else do we have? Okay, so we have the moon in the upright position. Then we have the strength card in reverse. Then we have the world card in reverse. We have the king of cups in reverse. And we have the hanged man in reverse. Okay, so Pisces, I feel like you're showing up in your reading. The moon card, this is your card. There is a bit of a dilemma that's going on in your life right now. There's a bit of confusion because again, moon card it's about intuition, but it's also about having some kind of confusion about something, especially to do with self-deception and illusion, because it's a very Neptunian card. And Pisces, you are the modern ruler for Pisces is Neptune. You definitely sometimes may have a tendency to not be able to tell fiction from fact or reality from abstract, so there's a bit of confusion that's happening for you, but again, I would say trust your instinct, trust your intuition. You're really good when it comes to your intuition, so I would really recommend you to trust that, and be very clear when it comes to making a choice, because there is a choice that needs to be made here, which you are kind of struggling to do. I have a feeling this has to do with a romantic relationship. This could have been a Scorpio person in your life, because I'm seeing the King of Cups here in the reverse position. They are not a part of your life right now, Pisces, but they may have been a part of your life in the recent past. Doesn't always have to be a Scorpio sun. It could be someone with very strong Scorpio energy or just embodying the Scorpio archetype. But the world card is also showing up in this reading. It's in reverse position, and the world card usually signifies an ending, usually a permanent ending. But I don't think it's that permanent for you, Pisces, because like I said, you may be still thinking if you want to go back to this person. Hence the moon card. You may be thinking if you made a mistake in breaking up with this person. You may be wondering if you want to still get back with them or not. So you're still in two minds about it. And I'm seeing this because the hanged man is also showing up here. And the hanged man, it's showing up in the reverse position, but generally the hanged man is about looking at things from a different perspective, looking at the other person's side of the story, because it's not always that we are right. Sometimes we may be wrong and the other person may be right in their way of thinking, So I feel like this is you right now, maybe figuring out that you may have made a mistake in breaking up with this person, and you may be figuring out if you want to get back with them or not. I'm also seeing the strength card in reverse. So the strength card is of course a Leo card, but I feel like this is your energy. You may have gone through a lot in the relationship with the Scorpio person. Like you may have been put through the ringer when it came to really figuring out your own self, because that's the thing with a lot of Scorpio energy, is that they kind of force you to look within. They kind of reflect your energy back to you. It is known as the sorcerer energy. They are natural healers, but it can be a painful process for the other person. So when you were in a relationship with the Scorpio person, you may have been kind of forced to look at your so-called shadow side and kind of work on yourself, and you may have seen a lot of things come out on the surface which you weren't that pleasant, but they needed to be looked at, and that's what Scorpio does. They kind of bring things from the shadows into the light, and that's one of the reasons why Pisces and Scorpio also gets along really well, because they kind of get each other. So this was a very good connection, but somehow it didn't work out for you because it was very intense, is what I would say. The strength card is definitely a very intense card. It requires a lot of self-introspection and figuring out what you need to work on yourself. And Pisces, you may have had to do that when you were in a relationship with the Scorpio person. So you're still figuring out whether you want to get back with them or not. Now I want to clarify the moon card. What is this moon card for Pisces? Okay, so we have the 10 of swords in reverse, and then we have the 9 of swords in reverse. So you're still in a dilemma. I feel like you've been through a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety. a lot, you both of you and the Scorpio person may have broken up quite a few times and then got back together, which may have really left you feeling quite exhausted, Pisces, because the thing with you is you tend to give a lot of chances to people as well. You're very forgiving, you're very selfless, you are very selfless when it comes to loving other people, and sometimes you can give people benefit of the doubt, you can give them a lot of chances, and maybe that's one of the reasons why you kept breaking up with the Scorpio person and getting back to them. But it did cause a lot of heartache for you. Like I said, the Nine of Swords is showing up. It's very anxious, worrisome energy, a lot of sleepless nights, worrying about the future, wondering if both of you are going to be together, all of that. And then the Ten of Swords is also showing up. So there were times when there are times, actually, I will still say that, because you're still wondering if you want to get back with them or not, there are still days when you feel like you just don't want to get back with them because the Ten of Swords is showing up. You feel like it's done, but there are also days where you feel like you want to get back with them because the relationship was so good in so many ways. So you're still in two minds. That's why I said trust your instinct. You're very strong in your intuition, Pisces, so definitely trust that when it comes to making a decision. Sometimes it's not just about logic, sometimes it's about what your heart tells you. So if you feel like this is your soulmate and you want to be with them, trust your gut and figure it out from there. What else do we have for Pisces? We have the Tower card in reverse. Yeah, like I said, there was a breakup that happened. Could have been you who ended the relationship or the Scorpio person who ended the relationship. But it doesn't, even though the World card and Tower both are showing up and both kind of signify an ending, even a permanent ending. I don't think this is a permanent ending. I feel like you're still, like I said, you're still wondering if you want to go back with the Scorpio person. What is this Hanged Man for Pisces? We have the Knight of Cups here in reverse. So I feel like it required you to kind of look at the relationship from a different lens. And the Knight of Cups, of course, it's your energy, but it's also about you reaching out to the other person with a hopeful, optimistic viewpoint. And you may have done that a lot of times. You may have done that a lot of times because, like I said, Pisces, you are one of those signs that is mutable, and you're also water sign. You're very emotional, but at the same time you're willing to be adaptable and flexible because of that mutable quality. You are okay with forgiving people and looking at it from the other person's point of view. You're not that set in your ways, and I feel like you may have reached out to the Scorpio person many times to see if the relationship will work, to make things work, all of that. What is this Moon card? Some more clarification on the Moon card, please, for Pisces. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so Queen of Wands in the upright position is about confidence and a lot of self-assured confidence, knowing what you're worth, knowing what you deserve. It's about balancing your masculine and feminine energies. It's about also maintaining a bit of mystery in yourself. Because this is coming up in the reverse position, I feel like you're torn between whether you want to be away from the Scorpio person or whether you want to get back with them. But at the same time, let it never be at the cost of your self-respect or your own confidence. Like if it's shaking up your confidence each time you go back to the Scorpio person, then maybe it's not worth it, because your own self-respect, your own self-confidence is way more important than being in a relationship with someone. And if the relationship is kind of eating away at your confidence, then maybe it's not the right relationship for you, right? So that's what I would advise. What is the overall message for Pisces? What is the overall guidance for Pisces? We have the Two of Swords in reverse. So yeah, you do need to make a decision very clearly. And I feel like with the Two of Swords, it's really the person already knows the answer, because if they were to remove the blindfold, they would see that the answer is very clear in front of them. It's not really a choice. They already know the answer, but they're not willing to look at it. So Pisces, sometimes you can go through that because you are ruled by Neptune. So sometimes you can have that element of self-deception where you're not willing to look at things because you feel like it's all good, it's all fairy tale. So you do need to make a decision. The Two of Swords is showing up, but at the same time, trust your instinct, trust your intuition, but definitely make sure that it's not at the cost of your own self-esteem or confidence. Be very sure that you are not compromising on that. That's what I have for you, Pisces, for the month of September. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Your likes help my videos stay relevant in the YouTube algorithm, and it also motivates me to deliver more content for you, my lovely subscribers. If you'd like to book a reading with me, definitely drop me a message on Facebook or email. The links are in the description box below, and I'll get back to you soon. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.